Alright, what's up, you guys? If I'm speaking pretty low, it's because everyone's sleeping. It's very early in the morning. As you can see, I'm on the island. I'm in St. Thomas. Not gonna lie, the roads here are very scary, but I'm alive. Driving up to this Airbnb is like one of the most scariest things. Um, but it's worth it every time for this view. A couple weeks ago, I put up a form on Instagram just to get an idea of what other traders are kind of looking for when it comes to their goals. And a lot of people said their main goal was freedom from trading, right? Time freedom, basically being your own boss, right? When you have freedom, you get to take your lunch on your own time, right? You get to go to the bathroom whenever you want. Simple shit like that, right? When you have freedom, you don't feel tied down, you know? When you have a job, it's like, I want to do this, but I gotta go to work. And it takes a lot of energy when you have a job that you don't like. So a lot of people want to have freedom so they can kind of be on their own timing. And that's what I wanted as well. Ever since I was little, I've always wanted to be my own boss. I didn't know what I was going to be doing, how I was going to be doing it, but I made it work somehow. I heard about trading, learned about it, and I made it work, right? I'm going to give out 2 to 3 pieces of advice that I think were the main reason I'm here today, and I'm able to travel whenever I want. I'm able to do basically whatever I want, right? Like, there is no limit, right? If I wanted to, I can go to Puerto Rico after this and go trade there, right? Because I work from my laptop, basically, and my phone, right? I don't have anything tying me down anywhere. So I'm going to give out 3 main pieces of advice that I wish I would tell myself 2 to 3 years ago. The first one, and this first one, I didn't really think about it until recently, and it's because I'm not sure who I heard it from. It was from this old guy. He's a trader, and he was just like a hedge fund owner. He was saying how his workers were very professional. They were all traders, but they were very professional, where when they showed up to work, they were dressed nice. Before they went to work, they would basically prepare for the day by meditating, maybe going to the gym, going on a walk, whatever it is. And they're very professional, and I think the hedge fund owner saying that about his workers made sense, right? It's not like they're working for home, they're going to an office and then they're trading with millions. Whereas with us as retail traders, it's kind of hard to be professional, right? It's so easy to wake up from your bed, take out your phone, and start trading from there, right? Or it's so easy to wake up 5 minutes before the market opens, open up your laptop, analyze very quickly, and then rush into a trade. It's very easy to do that when you're trading from home by yourself, right? Or even when you're trading from your phone. Right, if you're trading from your phone, it's very easy to trade whenever you're not supposed to. And I think one of the main reasons I was able to succeed with trading very quickly was because I was very professional when I showed up to the markets. Every time I showed up to the markets, well, not at first, right? When I started to see some success, every time I showed up to the markets, I was ready for the day, right? I was Either I did some yoga in the morning, I did some meditation, I had a shower, I dressed up even though I didn't need to because I'm working from home. And I didn't make it seem like trading was a hobby. I made it seem like trading was, I guess, a job in a way, right? But a job that I actually respected and cared for. So I'd mentally prepare for it, right? And physically. And that's just a huge advice I'd give to a lot of traders, because a lot of traders, they might think they're taking trading serious. In reality, though, they're treating it like a hobby, right? They're just kind of doing it whenever they want. They don't really have a schedule, or I don't want to say ritual because that sounds kind of weird, but they don't have a routine. So they're not so professional, I guess, when it comes to trading. They don't try to be, you know? So if you're one of the people, one of the traders that, you know, think, oh, I can wake up 5 minutes before market open and everything's gonna be fine. Or if you're a trader that thinks you don't need to journal, you're treating it like a hobby, right? And you're not being professional with it. If you think about, I don't know, these millionaire traders, they are sharp, right? In the morning, they have a set morning routine, whatever, they're ready for the day. They take time when they analyze it. They don't rush through anything. And then when they finish trading, they journal. Some people that, again, aren't succeeding with trading and wonder why. Bro, you're not taking it as serious as you should be, right? Take yourself serious. That way the markets could take you serious, right? Another thing is, be the person or the trader that deserves the 10K month, right? Be the person that deserves a 20K month, or be the person that deserves a 40K month, right? What do I mean by that? When I think about a trader that deserves 50K months, I'm thinking that that trader takes his trading very serious and he's very dedicated to it, or she is. And they're very focused on it, right? They're very, oh, I took this loss. It's not the end of the day. Let me analyze this loss. Let me try to learn from this loss. As a retail trader, you know, as a prop firm trader, it's hard to do that in the beginning because nobody's telling you to, right? You kind of have to force yourself to. Nobody's gonna remind you to do that. And that leads me to like my second piece of advice, which is set the standard high for yourself. You're probably like me, right? You're kind of the only trader that you know in person, or at least that's how it is for me. And I kind of had to, I don't want to sound rude, but I kind of just had to take my own advice and not anyone else's. Nobody that I know in person is, how do I say, like a role model to me, right? Nobody's in the spot that I want to be in person, right? Obviously online is different. I see a lot of inspiration and things that I actually want to do and be. But in person, I know I'm not the only one. You probably hang out with a lot of family or a lot of old friends, and your family or your old friends are, I don't want to sound mean, but they're thinking down here, right? And when you're a trader, you naturally think up here. I want this, I want that. I want to be making 10K plus a month from my laptop pressing buttons. The people around you don't think that way, so they don't do things that a person making 10K a month would be doing. For example, I'm here on vacation in St. Thomas, and I'm with 9 other people. Okay, so basically it's all family, right? And I was working on my laptop, and everyone just thought it was kind of Like, what? She's like working on her laptop on vacation. That's crazy. But for me, it was normal. I was like, yeah, I want to get to a certain level, so I'm about to put in this work. And for a second there, I was like, damn, like, you know, people, not even around me, because it's not like I hang out around these people all the time, but most of the people you will meet will not be thinking as high as you know? And I don't know, that might sound cocky or selfish, but to me it's just crazy, right? You hear someone making 20, 30K a month and you don't want to even try to learn that skill. It's crazy. I thought before I had the YouTube channel and before I started teaching trading, I thought that when I was going to be in this position here, I'd have a lot of family members try to learn trading, and a lot of friends come back and, oh, let me try to learn that. What, you made 40K, but let me try to learn that. No, because they're not thinking as high as you. They don't really care about that. They're kind of stuck in this 9-to-5 mindset, and there's nothing bad about that, but for me, there's so much more to life. There's so much I want to experience, and the things I want to experience are up here, right? A lot of things that I want to experience, or a lot of things that I want to have, are expensive, and they require me to make a lot of money, right? So just off of that, I kind of got to set myself to a higher standard, right? I gotta, well, you have to too, right? You gotta, how do I say it? Like, you gotta put in the work, you know? And set yourself to a higher standard every single time. You have to put in the work. And I always say this, I've said it in a lot of videos. When you think about the version of yourself that's making 20, 30K a month, what is that person exactly doing? Whatever you think about that version of yourself, start doing it, right? For example, this is the best example I have, and I say it every time. When I was working at the grocery store that I hated, and I was working overnights, what I used to do was I used to only get like about 2 hours of sleep, and then because of that, I would wake up like right before market open, so 5 minutes before I needed to trade. And I did that for months, and then I thought about it and I was like, damn, when I think about a version of myself that is very successful, I think that she's trading in a separate room. She has her own office, her own space to trade. And before she trades, she actually wakes up and has a morning routine. And she shows up to the markets in a kind of professional way. She's taking herself serious when it comes to this trading stuff. So what did I start doing? I started waking up at least an hour before market opening, and then I'd wake up, right? I'd do morning routine, I'd do yoga, or I'd work out, I'd shower, I'd meditate, I'd pray, and then after trading, of course, I'd journal. And then after journaling and after trading, I wouldn't just be in the bed laying down, scrolling on my phone. I'd be doing something productive, right? I'd be keeping that discipline throughout the day. And not even a month of doing that, and I saw a higher high. I saw the next level, which was 20K week, 20K month basically. And that showed me a lot, you know. But yeah, those are the two main pieces of advice. Take yourself serious, set the standard high, and I forgot what else I said, but it's very simple advice. Trading did give me freedom, and I think it was because I actually put in the work, and I actually was being the person that I think I needed to be. I was being the person that I thought deserved the 40K month. I was being the person that I thought deserved the 10K month, right? And I was doing it the right way. That's another thing. When you're trading and let's just say you break a rule, you broke your rule, and you know you're doing the wrong thing by, I don't know, maybe oversizing, over leveraging, or you keep trading where you're not supposed to, and you know you're doing the wrong thing. You know you shouldn't be doing that. You feel it in your body. You feel it in your stomach. Anytime you feel like that, you're kind of training yourself to keep doing that, right? You're kind of getting used to that feeling. So what I always say is like, your body kind of always knows when you're doing something you shouldn't be doing. And when you feel that way, deep down inside, you kind of feel like you're not worthy of the 10K month, right? Or the 20K month. But when you do the right thing, when you do the thing you're supposed to do, you feel good and you feel aligned with it. I should do another video about that, about like misalignment in trading, because I think it's a real thing. Deep down inside, if you know you deserve it, you know you've been putting in the work, it fucking works out. It's crazy. If you simply just follow your trading rules, you could change your life in a week or two. That's how trading is. So that's just another thing, is just be worthy of the thing you desire. I think a lot of traders kind of forget that. Last piece of advice, I wasn't gonna include this, but I think I should, is the social media stuff, right? Like, I think it's very easy to, how do I say it? I think it's very easy to get lost in this P&L shit and social media, right? Because in social media, what a lot of people post is their P&L when it's green, and that's kind of constantly what you see on social media almost every day, right? If you're into trading, and not a lot of people talk about their losses and how it is fine to take losses with trading. And there's just so many smartasses in social media and with trading that it's like not socially acceptable to take losses on social media. And I don't know, I kind of just want to remind you that it's completely normal and it's completely fine to have a red day in the markets. As tough as it is to lose and take a loss, if you respect your daily loss limit, like, it will take you so far. But if you don't respect your daily loss limit, you go downhill very easily. And I think it's hard to accept losses when you're scrolling on social media and all you see is people having these 80% win rates. So just keep that in mind. It's fine to take a loss. There's nothing wrong with that. When you see all these wins on social media, don't believe all of it. That's my big... These are like my top 3 pieces of advice, and they have nothing to do with strategy. So do what you will with that. If you think strategy is 90% of your trading, it's not. You can have an 80% win rate and still not be profitable, right? Because either you don't have the right mindset, and that causes you to do too much. That's another thing. Last piece of advice. It's okay to do nothing. And I had to remind myself of that. I think the past, probably the past month, I don't think I've really taken a day off of trading. Recently, it's kind of been hard for me to have no trading days, so I've been taking a lot of losses, and I think I should like remind myself that it's fine to not trade if your setup doesn't show or if it doesn't feel right. So at first when I came on this vacation, I thought that I was gonna keep trading, I was gonna keep streaming, and then when I actually tried to, and the market's just not in my favor, Nasdaq is at all-time highs, so that's kind of tough. I decided, you know what, for the rest of the week, I'm not even gonna look at the charts. I'm actually gonna take a break. When I come back home, I'm gonna get back to the grind. And I think it was kind of hard for me to realize that, and I know this as well, but again, like sometimes you forget. Not sometimes. It's fine to do nothing, because with trading, you don't get paid for your time. You actually get paid for your decisions that you make within the market. And I think sitting on your hands while, when you're trading is also a thing that leads up to being green. So you should associate not trading to like being green. That's how I like to think about it, and I think it's helped out a lot. When I've made the most amount of money with trading, I've actually been trading the least, which is crazy. But like it makes sense, because I'm focused on making the right decisions. Instead of being like a machine gun, I'm like being a sniper, right? When it comes to the trades, think about that. A sniper waits for like the right shot. A machine gun is missing a lot of shots and going really fast. That's a weird comparison, but like, you get what I mean. But anyways, that was it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe. I'm almost at 10,000 subscribers. And yeah, I love you guys. Thank you for watching.